Well, it is time to talk about love this morning. Today on our Love in the Morning, we are delving into the wonders of dating.
The wonders indeed, from pickup lines to handling uncomfortable conversations. Our certified relationship and marriage expert, Jennifer Blancool, joins us live right now to answer questions from all of you. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning, Emma and Ken. It's awesome to see you guys. Thanks for having me on.
All
Yes.
right, good to have you.
Very good to talk to you. And our first question comes from an anonymous mom who is asking for her daughter. She writes, how do you, without offending or without direct uncomfortable dialogue, ask your boyfriend to brush his teeth? I don't see how that can't be at least a little uncomfortable.
Absolutely. So I struggle with how to do this without the direct dialogue. I would have to put a lot of deep thought into that. But my best advice here is he might not even be aware that this is one of those things that happen in relationships that most of the time the person's not even aware, because if you think about it, would he really want to have bad breath for his girlfriend? So that's kind of where my heart and mind go to immediately. So this isn't the worst kind of insult to bring this up, especially for a guy, if I'm being general. So start with your positive intent and your playfulness around why you want that thing to change. So something like, I love kissing you. I love being in your face. I want to be closer to you, but I want that breath to be better. Really embarking on playful flirtation, honing in on all the awesomeness and even sexiness behind what they're going to get from changing that behavior. But again, at the end of the day, this is not the worst insult. And I do feel like this falls in the category of things, hygiene details that some people humanly just, they're not even aware, and they'll be shocked when you tell them, and it'll all work out and your relationship will be better. So I do feel like you should also be direct when things like this bother you enough, because even though you might try to save face and not pick that battle, so to speak, things like this will affect your relationship. You don't want to be creating more space between you and your love because you don't love their breath. So, be direct, but be playful, and hone in on the positive result that's going to come from.
Yeah, so don't just hand them a bottle of scope and say use it.
That's
That's
right.
what I was going to say. Well, I've never really had an issue with being direct, so that's good advice to be a little more gentle while also being direct as well, because gentleness, of course, you don't want to hurt feelings, but it's something you tell them once and then it's hopefully fixed. Either that or he should go to a doctor.
Well, if I was a
Totally.
guy, I would feel good just knowing that my girlfriend wanted to improve that aspect of my presentation, as
Yeah.
opposed to just getting a new boyfriend who does brush his teeth.
Yeah, want some more smooches.
Right, Ken? Yeah, because that would be devastating to not have that information and then that happens. So,
Right.
yeah.
Like, what happened? Yeah, okay. Well, the next question is from Kyle, who asked us via Instagram. He asks, in regard to online dating, what are some of the best opening lines I can say to a girl that will make a really strong impression on her? And he also asks, is it better to be really honest and complimentary, then ask a question, or to ask her out for a date and skip the small talk?
I love these questions. These are great. So, in general speak, women love to talk about themselves. So, and I also feel that this advice goes both ways for both men and women. I mean, everybody loves to be asked questions. It helps us feel important, like the other person really genuinely wants to get to know us. But in the world of women, I mean, we love to talk about ourselves. So men dating women, I mean, the more genuine questions you can ask about her, she's going to feel elevated. She's going to feel like you really want to get to know her. Uh, my bigger advice, though, is be your awesome, true, authentic self. If she doesn't like it, at the end of the day, you're saving yourself a lot of time, energy, money, and you can save yourself for the next date that might be a better match. So, it's funny how we want to, we always want to put on our best show, but when we're dating, if if we can do our best to be our true selves, maybe on better behavior than we would be, not on a date, but you know what I mean, being our truer selves, that will attract the dates that we're supposed to be with. And we might repel the people that we're not, but that's what dating's about, right? Attracting those we're supposed to be with. So do your best to be yourself, ask questions. Also, asking questions not only elevates your date, but it gives you a lot of the insight and the data that you need to figure out for yourself. Is this someone that I want to date? Is this somebody that I want to go on another date with? So questions are key. And also, as far as being yourself in the dating world, don't underestimate how dates love and appreciate imperfection in you. You know, when you can just be vulnerable and authentic in yourself, that plays off so much better than trying to, you know, be fancy or having all the right phrases or all the right sayings or whatever. People can read into that, you know. So just be yourself and attract who you're supposed to be with.
Yeah, a little truth in packaging there. Yeah.
Right. And being human obviously will attract other humans. So that's great advice, Jennifer. Thank you.
Oh, appreciate it, Jennifer. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Emeka. Thanks for having me on.
All right. And if you have a question for our relationship expert, send us a message right now on the KOIN News AM Extra Facebook or Instagram pages. Your question may be answered right here on the show, and you can remain anonymous.